Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome. We've been invited here today to witness a special moment. Not to mark the start of a new relationship, but to recognize the bond that exists between Jonelle and Roberto as they are joined together as husband and wife. Today, we show our support and join in a celebration of love and life. Jonelle and Roberto, you have invited us to witness the happiness you have found in each other. Are you ready to commit to yourselves and to each other in love and marriage?
We are.
Love is the reason we are here today. Love, by its simplest definition, is a force that brings us to each other. There are infinite expressions of love: friendship, family, romance. Marriage and the union that it symbolizes is one of these expressions of love. Today, we witness the beginning of a marriage that is in the making for lifetimes. As we all know, in life, we don't always know where we're going, and we don't always know why. Sometimes, life has unexpected twists and turns. Our circumstances and our choices lead us to new places and new opportunities. As we walk through life, we're guided by faith. We have faith that everything that happens to us happens for a reason. It is this faith that leads us to life's most important gifts. Guided by faith, Jonelle and Roberto have walked their paths through life, sometimes many miles apart, in different cities and even different countries. Each of their paths led them to many special gifts and blessings, including their beautiful families and meaningful friendships. And then, life led them to each other. I remember meeting Jonelle for lunch one day, and we were having our usual conversations, just girl talk. And she said, "There's this guy, and he keeps asking me out, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and say yes." And that guy was Roberto. And they went on their first date, and it turned out that she liked him, which was really good because he was already crazy about her. Life led them to each other. Life led them to love. In The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho writes, "When you know the language of love, it's easy to understand that someone in the world awaits you. Whether it's in the middle of the desert or in some great city. And when two such people encounter each other and their eyes meet, the past and the future become unimportant. There is only that moment, and the incredible certainty that everything under the sun has been written by one hand only. It is the hand that evokes love and creates a twin soul for every person in the world." By coming together in marriage, Jonelle and Roberto are choosing to share their paths through life, to be thankful for the past and hopeful for the future, to encourage each other during the challenges, and continue having faith and hope to inspire each other to continue growing and experiencing life's many blessings. At this time, I'd like to invite the couple's friend, Marcy, up to share a poem.
Our union is like this. You feel cold, so I reach for a blanket to cover our shivering feet. A hunger comes into your body, so I run to my garden and start digging potatoes. You ask for a few words of comfort and guidance, and I quickly kneel by your side, offering you a whole book as a gift. You ache with loneliness so bad one night, you weep, and I say, "Here is a rope. tie it around me. I will be your companion for life.
Though Jonelle and Roberto are already bound together by love, today their union takes a new form. Today, Jonelle and Roberto, you will become tied together by your vows as companions for life. In order for your union to work, however, you must both understand that loving means working. It means being willing and able to work for each other to sustain and grow your love. In Letters to a Young Poet, Rilke writes, "For one human being to love another human being, that is perhaps the most difficult task that has been entrusted to us. The ultimate task, the final test and proof, the work for which all other work is merely preparation. Loving does not at first mean surrendering and uniting with another. For what would a union of two people who are unfinished and still incoherent be? Loving is a call for the individual to ripen, to become something in himself, to become world in himself for the sake of another person. It is a great, demanding claim on him, something that chooses him and calls him vast distances." Jonelle and Roberto, every day of your marriage, you will be called to become something great. You will be called to deepen your commitment to each other, to strengthen your marriage, and to grow as individuals and a couple. This means you will have to work every day. You will have to cultivate patience, acceptance, and forgiveness. You will have to be strong when the other is weak, and you will have to be supportive, understanding, always gracious, and always thankful. Most importantly, you have to have faith in each other, in yourself, and in the love that brought you here today. Love will guide you as you work and grow in your marriage and through life. Love will continue to bring you together. Your vows serve as a promise that you will continue working and growing in love. By exchanging these vows today, you choose to step together on a new path through life, a path that is marked by your union. Roberto, please repeat after me. I, Roberto, take you, Jonelle, to be my wife. I choose you as my partner in life. I will trust you. I will love you through good times and bad. Wherever life may take us. I give you my hand and my heart from this day forward.
Give you my hand and my heart for this day forward.
Jonelle, please repeat after me. I, Jonelle, take you, Roberto, to be my
I, Jonelle, take you, Roberto, to be my husband.
I choose you as my partner in life.
I choose you as my partner in life. I'm sorry. We've never done this. Or I haven't.
I will trust you, respect you, and honor you.
I will trust you, respect you, and honor you.
I will love you through good times and bad.
I will love you through good times and bad.
Wherever life may take us.
Wherever life may take us.
I give you my hand and my heart from this day.
I give you my hand and my heart from this day forward.
These wedding rings serve as an outward visual symbol of the vows you have just made. They symbolize your commitment and the internal and spiritual bond between you. Made of precious metals and formed into a perfect circle, these rings remind us of the eternity, beauty, and strength of love. Wear these rings as a symbol of your commitment and as a promise that you will uphold your vows and work in love each and every day. Roberto, please place this ring on Jonel's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
This ring,
as a sign of my vow
sign my vow,
that all that I have
all I get,
and all that I am,
all I
I honor you. Jonel, please place this ring on Roberto's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a sign of my vow
I give you this ring as a sign of my vow
that all that I have,
with
all that I am,
all that I have and all that I am,
I honor you.
I honor you.
Jonel and Roberto, as you walk through life, may you always remember this moment. The future is unknown and at times it may be challenging. In those times, remember today. As you stand here today and look into each other's eyes, take in this moment, this feeling. The feeling of faith, hope, and love. The understanding that your union, your bond, is strong because it is built with love. The gratitude that you feel today for the forces of life and love that brought you here, that brought you together. As you walk through life together, let your love and your faith continue to guide you. We have witnessed the promises made by Jonel and Roberto in the exchange of the symbols of their union. By the power vested in me, by the state of Arkansas, I now pronounce you as husband and wife. Please seal your vows with a kiss. Friends and family, it is my pleasure to present to you for the first time as husband and wife, Jonel and Roberto Ortiz.
Tiene.